I don't think I was there after what happened at the shipwreck or the whole thing. Do you mind filling me in?
Well, Basil was killed.
Yeah, yeah. But after that,
Oh,
uh,
they made a grave for them here. I had taken the constructs to my observatory to speak with them about potentially who it could have been that actually stole the items. And, well, you
what
already know
was
that.
yeah? What was the entire list though of things really stolen that day? Do you remember the list of things that were stolen?
Oh, it was the Basil's cane, Rox's paintbrush, Stego's horse,
Paintbrush.
and a piece of cheese, and then the conduit.
Uh huh. Well, since you mentioned the grave here, I assume you've already been here.
It's actually behind Basil's house here.
I
Yeah.
knew about it directly. Neither can my benefactor, the deer dragon.
No. Well, visitors. This
Oh,
time they're nice.
Hello!
welcome visitors. Welcome back.
So, Goblin, I don't think you've seen this yet, but Rose helped me with it.
No, I have seen it.
Oh. I mean, can we? I know the dragon rectified you, but I thought you were a form of a construct.
Yes.
Which I still have questions about.
I guess it's fair by now that you understand how I function. It's about time I was more clear about that. Let us, well, no better time to explain than now, seeing how you're really the only other villager present if Day is absent. So, you are aware of the crystal.
Yes.
That crystal contains the very essence of me, my memories, and my actions, and my will. In the event of that crystal being lost, quite frankly, it's just plain and simple. The dragon would go ahead and just make another construct. It might be Halbrand, but if Halbrand failed, it might just be another slightly different intentions. The dragon could go ahead and make me again with all the information I need to know. I've only died several times in my history of founding this village all the way up till
Ouch.
now.
You were the founder, then. I think I missed
Well,
that too.
Azra, it was ages ago.
Anything about?
Pardon?
Wait,
Rose?
Basil!
Babe,
You're okay? I
no,
thought
no, okay.
what?
It's a long story.
Give me a roller coaster of emotions.
I'm confused.
Babe,
you are real, right?
you would die. Then you got stabbed by the Netherian.
I mean, I was.
What? Do elaborate. How are we talking?
Are you standing here?
Indeed!
Halleck,
A2 case.
it's weird. I don't feel like I really need it anymore, but it's a comfort thing, I guess. Halleck and their boss,
Oh?
life,
Alex
they've
Ross.
they led me here and we had a little chat, I suppose.
So that's what Halleck was talking about. Well, that's pretty
That was-
quick.
Halleck had spoken to you?
Yeah, he told me something would happen, and then I got introduced to life, some sort of, by Halleck, like this thing, their boss, that would kind of make something happen soon. And I guess he meant this.
I did not know Halleck was capable of this sort of divine intervention, if you will.
I mean, Halleck didn't do it. Halleck isn't capable, is what they said, but life.
Halleck knows of someone who is?
Yeah, pretty much.
Who is this life? And why are they named after the thing that describes living things?
Well, Halleck said they kind of watch over us and they enjoy the things that have a life, kind of, are alive.
Oh.
Yes. Chimney dweller up there.
Oh, hello, Dave.
Oh man,
Are,
I guess comfort will lend nothing to this life character, but you two, or you three, would surely be grateful.
can we head inside? I don't want him to hear this.
Ow.
okay.
There's walls, Rory.
Are you aware you're like unmuted or something?
Big building because the bright is AFK, I think. Unless they left. Oh no.
What is going on? Barry's in the community? Look in! No! Barry really in
How
here?
many times could a guy lock in? It's been a years since I've left.
I mean, a lot has happened, and we've kind of all been stressed out and all over the place.
Cleaning up
Indeed.
priority.
No, I've cleaned up my snow, but
Well then,
yeah, what did life say?
Well, Life and Halleck deliberated on whether they were gonna tell me or not, but the missing items, the everything.
Oh,
What about it?
Someone set it up. I know who set it up.
I set up.
Well, clearly, it seemed like it was set up. It was a whole goose chase. There was no clear person.
No. You know who set it up. You know who set it up. You know who set it up. Please.
was it Quentin?
That's
Well.
the assumption.
I mean,
Well, I'm glad the deduction I had made a few days ago was correct.
They lied. They lied to Spark.
makes sense.
Well then,
Spark wouldn't have been involved in this if it wasn't for him. Someone needs to tell them the truth.
They're not gonna
I
believe it.
unfortunately cannot.
Huh?
You see, Spark has apparently gone missing recently, and
Yeah.
Quentin
Yeah,
was very
like-
upset about it.
false.
And they had suspicions it was Lemmy, and so came to me and Rose to question us. But we do not know where Lemmy is either, or Spark.
By the way, Lenny is a mouse.
So I have
I think I
made a bargain with them,
Ah.
in which currently, well, until me and Rose came here, I and Quentin have been trying to look for Spark. And part of the bargain is when we do, I do not tell them of my suspicions against Quentin.
Why? Why wouldn't you?
I'm confused.
Well,
Because otherwise Quentin would not agree to my condition that they stop threatening people's lives.
I follow that condition anyways, but that's just
Well,
a
if he does
hunch.
not, then Spark will learn the truth. Simple as that.
Here's the thing. He didn't. He promised about stopping the corruption too.
Yeah, and he hasn't done that.
The corruption is still happening.
Even though we gave him the
You
tools for
seriously
it.
trust this guy to keep his word?
I do
Well,
not.
Not at this point anymore, but I want peace, right? I don't want to escalate it even more. So we need to stop it in another way. I know Helix said us to fight back is like a good defense, but I'm not comfortable with that.
I don't think any of us are really ready to do something like that, or we should even do it.
We can't
I
just
know
sit here and let him.
But
I mean, what if life brings him back as well? I asked Halleck, and they kind of like everything that's alive.
I'm,
If they can bring you back, then
I wouldn't be surprised.
so I
But
don't think killing is an option.
oh, you mean Quentin?
I don't want to kill him either. Well, I don't want to kill anyone.
I was going to, but I failed.
Yeah.
Admittedly, if one could die and then be simply brought back for no particular reason, we need to consider an alternative to remove the Netherian, the plane board, if we will.
And how would we do that then? I mean, that sounds even more dangerous, but
Well, I would need to talk to the dragon to see if he would have any ideas. But imprisonment is the first word that comes to mind.
I don't think he's gonna like that.
Walls apparently are not good enough.
But how did he go inside the army
He recruited Dave. That's why I didn't want him here.
He's
Dave?
still here.
Huh. Maybe we'll need more prisons besides just the one.
I think he's gone now.
Anyways,
No, but like,
Well, if
Isn't
Quentin
it
is the one
dangerous?
who stole the
huh.
yeah, stole the items. Yeah, that's for sure now, right?
yes, so that means my other suspicion of Dave working with him is also true, because as who else would help Quentin get the conduit in the first place?
But for what reason? Why would a turtle man help that person?
Some
Do
people
we,
just
do
crave
we need
chaos.
a reason? I think I just heard. I think
he
I just
still
heard a
here?
voice.
I think yeah, he's still here. Why didn't you just tell him? Just tell us why then.
No, no,
Inside.
no.
Oh.
That was not.
Hello, Quentin!
Look, the only reason I'm here.
I would like to talk to River.
Okay. Quentin, have you had any luck finding Spark?
Well, I know where they are, or not exactly where they are, but I know where
Oh?
to find them.
Well, I have not had such luck.
Yeah, well, it's the mouse. I know it's the mouse. As you have friends, I have friends, and
Yes, I've been looking for Spark, which means by association, Lemmy. But I have had no luck in finding either, is what I am saying.
yeah, well, if we find one, we find both, and I haven't had any luck either. So
Oh. Well, then I guess the search continues then.
Yeah.
Well then, are you just going to loiter around, or I guess you're just waiting, aren't you?
I will simply wait here for when River is ready to talk.
The person you're looking for will be out in just a moment. Find the guest.
Dude, my friend, how you doing? Quinn, my
Great, we love this.
Why is it always a party here?
sorry, we'll go back,
Oh, okay. Crazy.
Anyways, let's go back inside for now. Entertain each other while they're...
Them just.
Get in, Rainier, come on.
Come on.
Come on, buddy.
Come on. There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Ways we have some guests at our door today.
I can't see Quentin yet.
Hello.
What's
What
been
are you doing
happening
there?
around here?
When I came back.
Allies or something.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
This is Kane. He is part of the Ledger Nation. What has been happening?
Yeah, well, people are dying. People are dying a lot. These people are being evil.
People are dying.
People are dying.
Get over here, Kane. Get over here. What is happening?
Okay, okay.
Just want to be left alone.
Oh, I
So
mean
you
not today.
killed.
No,
What?
not today.
I thought you were
In the
dead.
past.
What?
Way to put it.
What's been happening? What? I thought you were dead.
Apparently
I saw a
revelations
grave
have
over
been
there.
happening for everyone.
They were! Because Quentin killed them.
What?
And they're back for some reason for
Quentin-
no
Quentin-
apparent reason.
Quentin wouldn't kill anyone for any reason.
No,
Unless
I
they
didn't.
were
Quentin
provoked.
killed them
You did?
because
Why?
someone had stolen items, and according to them, it was so then the actual culprit would come out and admit it.
The cultural culprit wouldn't
I
come out
mean-
and admit it. Because I know who it is.
Who is it?
Oh yeah? Would you like to say that out loud? Because I know someone wouldn't be happy if you said that out loud.
They've already figured it out. They don't need me to say it.
My fair Nazarian, is there something guilty that you'd like to admit to?
Hey, we don't
No.
assume that he's guilty. He's got
Yeah.
robbed, didn't he?
The
I know he's
guy.
guilty of a murder.
There's an act of divine intervention here. Who are you to deny that?
Hello, Quentin.
Do you have any proof that these gods are even here?
Oh yeah, there they are right here because this fucking idiot can revive people, can do all this
It wasn't
shit.
me. It was Life, my boss. I don't have such power, Quentin. I can't bring back the dead. However, the representation of everything alive and my boss, who made me, certainly can.
Does it make sense? Why is that's no fun. Like, why is it just this person? No, why can't it be other people? Why can other people not be revived? It's just the one time. The one time. The person.
And Hellbrand came back because it's the easy
It's-
construct.
It's a slightly different ordeal. Admittedly,
No,
I
but-
share the same sentiments.
If I knew why Life wanted to bargain for their life with the goddesses of all people, I would tell you. But I don't know, and they didn't tell me.
But what I know is that this red man is literally guilty of 2 murders before, and nobody has stopped him. So regardless of he's like stealing stuff or not, he is killing people, and I think that's a worse offense.
People deserve to die. When people deserve to die, they die.
Who are you to say that they deserve to die?
Well, someone needed to pay for what happened. Someone did pay for what happened. Everyone was equal.
How about you?
He solved anything. I don't think anybody deserved to die.
Yeah.
Die.
Well, then one of your friends
Yeah.
popped up and killed one of mine. So now we're unequal again.
Why are they going inside of?
Equal.
Oh.
I don't think any of this. But you've started this first.
You guys started it
You guys
years
wanna
and
take
years
the
and
building?
years ago when you sealed off the Nether, when you came and tried to invade us. Your ancestors.
That was not
doesn't
us.
really matter.
No.
Us is
People who are long dead and have been, and paid for their own price.
It's not fair to condemn those of the overworld.
Laughing.
Oh, it's not fair of us to condemn those of the overworld. What did you do the second I walked in here?
You guys dying.
Your portals were a threat to the overworld. The infection
Deep
spread.
breath, Mango.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Oh, yeah.
Gamer, thank you for the flow.
Sure. What are they gonna do?
I don't know.
Maybe since we decided to, you go. I'll leave.
We shouldn't we just like I don't know, have him pay for stuff eventually, like by
How
proving this? I mean, if we can prove it, you know, like black and white on paper, that you at least killed 2 people, that it wasn't righteous. Don't you think that's fair and that you should pay for your sins?
What? There's something you guys don't understand, and it's that those who don't take action sit back and go, oh, we don't need to kill people, we don't need to kill people. They're the people who get killed. Survival of the fittest. Stand.
Why is the only action you can take is killing?
Because it proves something. It proves that when you guys come at me, I come back a little bit harder. That you guys should stop.
Did it
No,
prove
but
anything when I came back?
It proved that you
That
guys have
maybe I
unfair-
wasn't meant to die?
You guys have unfair gods resurrecting your asses.
You came to our world. You come from an entire different dimension. You do not belong here. That's very clear.
Hey,
and
we
I
don't-
belong to rot and die in the Nether. In the
It's not his fault he was born there. He's my friend, and I want him living here as much as anyone else, though. Like, with my other
But
friends.
he doesn't belong here. He's telling right now to us that we came at him. He comes to our world and takes his world to this world, even though he doesn't like his world. Do you think it makes any sense for him to start killing our people instead of trying to live with us because he likes it here? Does that make any sense?
I came here and you guys were aggressive. So I
When?
shot back, and then you guys shot back at me.
When did we shoot back?
we were aggressive.
I gave.
Sure, and
You-
this guy came at me telling me I wasn't supposed to be here.
Exactly,
He hit
this
me.
guy
He
has harassed
stabbed
both
me.
of us.
So
I hold my aggressions with fair reason. The portals you use to get through here taint our world.
What do you want me to do? Break them and just go back where I came from?
We
Right.
gave you crystals. And they stop it from spreading.
Magic
but I-
unknown to me at the time.
Why would I want to help you guys when you guys are coming in here, being all aggressive, being whatever?
In where? You came to our but you came to the manor. All aggressive.
I came to the
That's
manor, explaining my situation, and you guys came to the manor saying, "Go back where you came from." And no, and then I got stabbed. Let's go back here. I got stabbed.
Guilty as charged. What
You
more
wanna
do you
get
want from me?
Okay, let's
You and
say
I
you
both
got
know what will
pushed.
happen if any harm comes to me.
No.
And I assure you, in this
You are
proximity to the
lucky.
mountain,
That's all I gotta say. You're lucky.
indeed.
You
Anyway,
got dragons, you got guns, what do I got? I got a sword, got some fire,
And me.
and this guy.
Why? Why are you associating with this man that is gonna ruin this entire overworld? By his portals.
If it
No, I'm
means
gonna-
standing up for what's right for my friend, I will help.
I don't understand how this man is your friend. He will stab you in the back eventually. I can see that happening. I tried to befriend this man. But he
Rose.
didn't trust me at all. Why would he trust you?
Yeah.
Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you, thank you.
You but use it.
both of you are aligned with the chaotic nature, I assume.
Rose, I feel we cannot really particularly
We're alive.
associate with either side at this point.
Do you mind repeating that again?
Hmm?
Do you mind repeating that again?
Rose, I don't think we can associate with either side at this point.
I don't think so either.
Because the problem is... Quentin is accusing all of us simply because Halbrand was aggressive, despite the fact the rest of us were not. Then the problem is everyone else is, well, obviously frustrated with that, because that is not fair. Either way, I see things not ending well.
It's not gonna end well if it's continuing from what's happening right now.
It does not help that Quentin is trying to make themselves seem like the underdog going against all odds.
That's not really the case.
Indeed.
I don't think there's anything we could do.
As much as it goes against everything that we do believe, I don't think it's in our best interest to continue with this. Ugh.
Central to this dimension, clearly outranking our own. The village had nothing. We had stone and iron tools. But with a little bit of conflict, we've naturally geared ourselves properly. Diamonds have came through. We've opened up mines in the mountains. And here we are. A bit of conflict has stirred all of us, thanks to our Netherian friend. But a stirred pot, as we are, well, we're all prepared for conflict that we don't want, but we prepare nonetheless. What will you do, Illager? It's always been your nature to, well, engage in conflict, pillage. We've seen other villages around here, how raids go on. I'm grateful that there are no major raids to our village. But, yes. But
Try my
still,
best to keep them in control, but it still gives you no excuse to go and exile this man. Try and send him back to his own world. He escaped that torturous world. And I'm not trying to send back. I want him here.
admittedly, I've never been to the Nether. I can't comment on how it is.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were back. Okay. But yes, as much as it displeases me, Rose, I think it is in our best interest to remove ourselves from all of this.
Before we get ourselves killed.
Yes.
That's what it seems like it's gonna turn into.
I do not want to take lives, Rose.
I don't either.
And I really don't want to be forced to.
I also don't want to see Snowbound killed.
Okay, anyways, I think it would be in our best interest to stay at the manor.
In our best interests, yes, but I don't want to see another grave.
I do not either, but it's going to happen whether we participate or not. And if we do participate, we may be the reason for another grave.
I see.
And I feel then it won't. If we decide to go and be on our own, then at least then if someone does do something, it doesn't feel like it's because they don't like the group we're a part of, but instead because they specifically dislike us. I don't feel nearly as conflicted that way. Because
Here's
otherwise,
the thing.
currently, it feels like Quentin is only mad at us because of the people we are associated with.
Yes, I agree. We're just subject to correlation here, but
I'm saying I dislike it, Rose. I dislike people being rude and aggressive towards us just because of someone we know.
here's the thing. I really miss. I miss seeing Burridge. This feels just like that. The people here.
I guess I just do not have that same attachment, Rose.
I just don't want to die.
But if you want to continue with this, Rose, then then I guess we can try.
Let's try to disperse whatever's happening. Right.
Get up. This conversation's going nowhere. Get what you have to see what you have to do with River and Sears. We're
You're
done.
a threat to this village. I think all of us here would prefer you to leave.
Talk to them if you're scared.
Fear monster.
I'm sure what
If Goop does ever
side
come
you
to
are
harm,
on.
and the dragon does decide to show its fate, I've been preparing something.
Yeah. What
Let's
do you
try and
think you
avoid
could-
conflict. To that point,
I didn't want to get angry. So,
There's a lot of things happening out there,
where did you see Ronan?
but I don't think this conversation should continue.
I mean, I tried. I don't. Even Halbrand seems agitated.
It's going to erupt. It's going to.
I tried to just get him to leave.
He does not want to. He wants
like,
conflict. And so he's going to stay until it begins.
Then we could just leave.
Leave the village alone?
Leave the conversation to. No, that's not going to solve anything, is it?
I don't know.
No, what?
No, the salt!
Not the soul! Wait!
what happened to Spark?
Their teammate, the little mouse, killed him, dragged their body away.
Hey, the teammate is not part of the town.
Yo,
the
yo,
mouse is not
yo.
a teammate or part of the town. They live in a forest somewhere.
They live next to Detective Copperbloom and Lynn, Copperbloom and Rose.
I mean, that doesn't
Familiar
mean
with
anything.
these, with the mouse. I haven't met them. And I can assure you that they aren't related to my villain.
I would like
Yep.
to prevent the risk altogether. I already lost one friend. I'm not losing.
Yes. Admittedly, I too would rather none of us, or no other deaths happen. Nobody has to gain from that, right?
It's made a whole house.
We're not gonna send it anyway.
Is everything okay?
No, not really.
They were attempting, well, they were doing once again the problem of association, Lynn. I meant Rose. Dang,
What?
I
Who said that?
fumbled that time. Dang, I fumbled. That was, dang.
I almost said Mako earlier, it's okay.
The problem is currently is it's never that they dislike all of us, but rather because of association of another. And they're using that as justification.
Get off your horse.
Can you guys be a little bit less loud?
That's crazy.
Wait for the building. Talk at the other side of town.
That's crazy.
Anyway.
What?
So,
Well,
yeah, you guys are quite in danger too, Rosa and Copperbloom, because it seems like Quentin is blaming Lemmy, and they think Lemmy kind of lives with you guys, and it's sort of true, I guess, but...
Yes, they do live inside the manor. I heard that there's multiple mice.
They're not ready to hear that.
Does anybody want to give me a rundown on who they are? I've only seen their small silhouette once.
I don't know much about their back. I just know that
They have lots of siblings. And they've also recently had interest in constructs.
Huh. Not sure what to think of that. Admittedly, construct creation, before I ever met Rose, mainly consisted of me and the villagers. The villagers' iron golems. Very little outside of that the dragon wanted to let me know about construct creation. Nothing beyond a little bit of clay and a magical crystal. Those secrets lie with the dragon.
That makes sense.
Admittedly, while I'm out right now, last time I talked to him, he's currently looking for Spark along the shorelines. Just flying up and down. He's hoping to find something. Not entirely sure what though, or what he will do with Spark. Besides, what he said was retribution for taking something that was his.
Something else got stolen?
A long time ago.
Oh, that's
Well,
important.
relatively. I'm sure he will be more than happy to reveal his ambitions once Spark and them come face to face. But for now, we'll have to wait. Everybody understand that?
Yeah.
As for now, it appears there is a conflict-bound individual at our front door. Well, not
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, you meant metaphorically.
Yes, yes.
Oh, apologies.
Yes, I'm not sure what route to take. And my point earlier did stand that I'm glad to see townsfolk arming themselves properly beyond iron and stone tools. Just the nature of conflict, I guess.
Yes.
More
I've-
as a precaution than anything, I think. I don't want to fight them.
No.
And admittedly, neither does the dragon. I'm not sure on what the exact ambitions are, but the dragon isn't interested in a full, grand scale Armageddon or war that I think the pillager is wanting. Everybody knows how they send scouts all around, And who knows what sort of legion is being built up at the mansion. Not your mansion, the pillager mansion. It's pretty impressive to us.
I've seen bigger structures up.
I mean, I've been planning to build a school and a library, as you've also met a fox that's still a kid. And, well, River kind of appeared, but didn't really know much. So I kind of figured if we find more people that need, like, a safe space, then we also need to educate them. So I think we should be expanding a lot more.
Yes. I'm aware of our ways, and under these times our ways should change. Expansion and new villagers does seem like a good idea going forward. As our numbers have dwindled.
Yes, I agree with that.
Maybe it's finally time for the walls.
I mean, you know what I've been trying to build. And you have built also something. You can trust those two, right? Fully at this point. So, I've been trying to make, like, since we have been going into the mines anyways, version of the village down the village. Like multiple entrances and like difficulties of entry that only we know. So that we can leave if it's very necessary. That we can just hide in the floor.
Ooh, escape routes, right?
Well, both of those. Escape routes and safe spaces down there. That if we can fully just live down there if it's necessary. That we don't need to fully evacuate if something happens, especially with like villagers. As Deus explained to me that they are quite cruel. They returned shortly. They went to clean up and then I didn't see them a bit anymore. But they went on an expedition. They got a hint of where some of the people went, and she went to the desert, and then didn't find anything.
I could have told them that much. I've been to the Gold Coast, and there's not much down there. Just sand.
I've been all over. There's not much other than where people have already been.
It's a big continent.
Indeed.
Well, remember, I don't exactly need rest.
Well, that's true.
And plus, it was while I was waiting for, well, trying to figure out where Rose was.
But I do think we need to expand, like, the underground stuff a lot more so that everyone has, like, a safe space that we can stay in. I think that's the first step.
Enough talk about expansions underground. We should consider expansions. Well, I saw that there was plan or work in progress walls around the village. And I'm grateful for that construction, and we should see it through.
I mean, that was an idea. That was just, like, fixing the graveyard.
Ah, yes.
Mainly protecting that. And I think I'm gonna build a statue in the center of the light, because that is a character. But that was quite a hurdle before.
Yes.
Maybe Asra mentioned them before. I don't know.
I'm grateful to this life deity. They didn't bring Basil back to us.
Didn't
I
you
would
say
like to
that they
meet them
were
if possible.
Halleck's boss, one of them?
Yeah.
One of them is a weird thought and line. Are there several that we should know of?
I mean,
Of course,
Probably.
life, and then just me hypothesizing here. Life, death, and another. What could that possibly be?
I mean, death? You think there's a death?
There could be a death.
If there's life, there has to be death.
Or perhaps we're thinking too inside the box, and instead life is the representation of the entire cycle. From beginning to end.
A valid theory.
So perhaps
did-
there is no death,
yeah.
and life is simply both.
I know there's ones above Light and Halleck. I didn't get to
there was
interact much.
felt like the whole thing behind Halleck was the viewers, then the Elder Ones, and the goddesses.
We should update our sacred text.
Also,
Maybe.
kind of the reason why I want the library, because all this info is quite important to remember.
Did I feel like? Is
Library
it?
would be a good idea. We should begin construction on them. And a school as well, seeing how we have younger members go. But we must also be aware of that which remains outside of our borders.
I mean, of course.
Was that book always over there?
Maybe a fair amount of books.
No, I'm certain there's an extra book here.
This one? Book of Deans of Hymen. Huh.
What
May
is
I
it?
read this on my own? Just give me a moment.
So that book was not always there.
I saw a library, but I'm not sure who has ever added to it.
I mean, that's why I want like a bigger library that's very clear. This one is like filled with other books and it's magical.
Fascinating revelation. Huh. Well, isn't that just something? I'm not sure how we should treat a book like this. Let me put it on the pedestal so you can read it on your own. But for now, it's quite the odd piece of text. Feel free to read it as you will. We don't know if this is true information, but it's the only documentation we have. And that was tucked in our library.
That's interesting.
How long has that been there?
I'm not sure. There was a peculiar layer of dust.
It's very interesting.
Indeed.
I'm not sure what we should do with this information.
It's also encouraging us to kind of find out more about it, right?
If I may, does anybody have any objections with me taking this book? I believe, but the dragon would like to read this.
I think that's a good idea.
Well, Halleck,
Ah.
I assume Halleck had put it there. At the end, it was the same blue text they always use in written form.
That is
Oh, that's a good point.
Huh. What Halleck would like us to know. Why would Halleck not tell us this just personally?
They tend to do that.
I guess so.
They have been changing their mind about a lot of things.
Indeed.
Yet there's some other things that they still don't tell. Like what I can gather, anytime someone has done something, they never say who did it.
Huh. Always just giving us the right amount of information we need, but never quite enough to fill the full picture. What can we do?
But
Well,
I
then-
presume the reason they have given us this book is to put more in it.
Yes, I guess we could fill it out. I'll see if the dragon has anything to add.
Should we make a copy of it?
You're right, a copy of this would be a good idea. Does anybody have a spare book and quill? I'll leave it here for now, so someone can transcribe it. Huh,
I know.
thank you.
Let me just whisper.
Multiple transcriptions. I'll transcribe this in my own time for now. But construction should be our main goal going forward. I think that's the main goal of this meeting here. And I would also like to thank both of you. I know you're not old members of the village, and you're not even from our dear continent, but we appreciate your politeness. You've opened my eyes to what outsiders can and can't be like. Anyways, if any of you have anything else to bring up, go ahead. And if you don't, this meeting can be concluded.
Perhaps the recent project you have been working on, Rose.
That one?
Well, yes,
I
I'm sure
honest-
it would at least be of some interest to know.
It doesn't even work.
Well, you are still trying.
I tried to make another copper bowl.
Huh.
Although, I'm not very sure how copper bloom works in the first place.
An odd comment to make as the creator.
Well, it's not a situation of not understanding how the mechanics work or how my coding works, but rather the fact that I am able to do so many things, considering I have not been programmed with most of them. Including my ability to deduct, well, in general.
Huh. It is an odd thought about your ability to learn as a machine. Admittedly, I know what I need to know, but we are two very different constructs.
Really?
At least as far as I know.
Well, you move through magical means, I move through mechanical ones.
As it seems.
But however, it seems many things converge at a certain point.
Who knows? Maybe the dragon picks up a wrench.
Maybe I should ask sometime. Admittedly, I never saw a large toolbox up there, but
Have you figured out the magical component Halleck says exists?
No.
If the dragon can
Unfortunate.
read books, then I don't see why it can't use a wrench.
maybe you need it. Well, you're right.
I
Anyways.
guess we figure it out next time that we meet him.
I'll transcribe this.
Well, get to building, I guess.
I guess so.
Meeting is adjourned.
You mine?
Someone was waiting at the door.
No, it's a
It was
skeleton.
Yeah.
Someone
Someone was waiting at the
Oh
door.
god, there's creeper, creeper, creeper!
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Again.
whoa! Where did he come from?
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't hear him till I turned around, and then there was a creeper.
We just
Is
fixed
there-
this
Doesn't-
last time.
It doesn't help that Stego's thing to make creepers drop 100% drops still doesn't work.
I'm gonna go grab
I'll
more
go
snow
get-
blocks.
Do we have all the wood needed to make this?
Oh. Oh, okay, no, it's just a slime trigger bomb.
Oh. No. No.
My grave reset. Okay.
What?
We got more oak. Hold this. Oh. You make your own snow
Your
plow.
own snow. There we go. Thank you.
That's not enough.
I got a bunch actually.
Okay, but seriously, how does this keep happening?
Oh, I could look. Oh, I don't
Is
have
it
mini
spawning
hut
in
anymore.
there?
No,
I
this
think
is.
so.
It's. But oh,
Oh, wait.
wait. Did someone got snow layers?
I got 7.
Good enough.
There we go.
Fix, please.
Alright, no more creeper.
No more, please.
We need salt too.
I did not.
Also, I was gonna say, what if... So hold on, what I'm hearing is, the reason creepers keep appearing is because since they're slightly shorter than players, they can fit under this thing. And so you
Well,
come
they
out
can-
and then boom, creeper.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Crazy. Bonkers.
Oh wait, never mind. Ranger's already gone. I was gonna ask if they had my journal.
Oh,
Is it missing?
I thought
I
you
gave
had
it to
it
one of you
last.
Oh yeah, I put it back.
Oh.
Oh, you did?
No more flowers.
So yeah, you saw
Who
you
wants to
got
go
that
to the
one.
library
book.
even though
Anyway.
Sync's not there?
What an odd looking book. I wonder what it is.
I
I'm
checked
never
that out. I
away.
was hiding in here earlier and I was...
Bye.
Detective, I can't read this font, man.
You can do it.
You
I
put
believe
that book,
you.
right?
I can't read this font. I can't do it.
Let me read. I'll read. Let's see. It is Oh, it's the book you gave me.
Yeah.
Oh, but this is much longer. Oh, not obvious.
I'm gonna go grab my journal.
Is it down there?
I'm gonna tell you real quick. The obfuscated stuff doesn't say anything. It's actual just gibberish.
Excuse me, why you put it in then?
Read what it says at the top before the obfuscated.
Douse them with water. Crazy, huh?
I know I put out.
It's
some
like,
of
it's
these.
basically you can tell there's text. It's all smeared and ruined.
It's dark in here.
That's why it looks like that.
Oh,
Should
it's
be
not.
italicized.
Nah.
So much obfuscated.
Is there another campfire mist to light? Oh yeah, right here.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Are these supposed to be lit up too?
Oh yeah. Are they out? Dang, I don't remember turning these out. Okay. Wonder flint and steel, awesome.
Right, I need to...
How am I gonna?
But the thing is there really a point to go to the library? I thought the point of the library
there's
was
no
to be
point.
recorded.
See, should I
There's no
stop
point if things-
streaming? Because I'm still streaming.
No.
I'm just streaming everything. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop.
Are we?
Okay, bye bye
Continue?
YouTube. Bye bye. Say bye.
Rainier, do you want to come?